Hey, what's up, MD fans out there and Martinez fans? Can't leave them out, you know. Coming right back at you, doing my one of my last few workouts over here at Steel Gym right before I depart to Tampa, Florida. Gonna go down there basically to go finish my training with Joe McNeil. Making sure he dials me in, you know, making sure I don't eat no cookies or nothing like that. Just messing with you. No cookies here, baby. Gonna do a shoulder workout, gonna get some triceps done. Gonna go hard and strong. You know, I've been training hard for the last, you could say, year. You know, it's the last time everybody see me on stage. It's gonna be a year, but it's been a good year to me. Been pushing hard, had good gains, and pretty much ready. Right now, 4 weeks out, I'm feeling good, staying strong. And to start this workout, I'm basically gonna start with some Eno Bomb over here. You know, get that good pump. I mean, I get a pump without it, but imagine a great pump with it. I think I'll go with the great pump. And soon after, dark matter. Yes, I am still using dark matter 4 weeks out. It does help me with my recovery. I'm not a big carb eater. I hate carbs. I'm a big protein eater. So this actually helps me, and it helps me stay pumped much longer. Nice and full, gives me that fullness, and it tastes great, man. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. In a diet, it tastes even better, you know. But stay tuned, guys. Get ready to, you know, feel this workout. You're gonna feel it with me because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be strong, and I'm gonna sweat some blood. Hey, what's up, MD fans, Victor Martinez fans out there? How you guys doing? I'm just gonna talk about a little bit about my shoulder routine. As you see, I started off with incline side laterals, single arm. Basically, I started doing this exercise, you can say about a year ago. I started actually doing it with Joe McNeil. It's something I wanted to do in order to cap out my delts a little bit more. Then when I head out to, when I took off to California and actually had the honor to train with Charles Glass, he kind of gave me a little twist to it. And that's basically how I keep changing it up. So I go from one angle to the next, yet they're both still single side laterals, incline bench. It works wonders. Again, it caps out the shoulders, and it's a good pre-exhausting movement. I always started off with standing side laterals, both arms at the same time. If not, I would start off with rear delts. I figured out if I start with lateral movements, whether it be rear delts, side laterals, front raises, that will pre-exhaust my shoulders. It gives me enough of a pump that when I do get to the shoulder presses, military press, basically all the work is being handled by my delts. No work is taken over by my triceps. I'm about 4 weeks out right now, and everything's looking good. I think I'm going to grow into the show instead of having to drop any weight. That's something I've done before. It's worked for me. I don't have to worry about losing too much fat because I didn't gain any in the off season. So I stay pretty much within the game plan as far as gaining new muscle and just coming in sharp. You know, this year is going to be a tough year, tough show, good competition, but I definitely did the work to bring me up there. You guys are going to see. I mean, it's going to be a Victor that was counted out, but you counted me out too soon. You know, sorry, you guys. I know, but it's hard to kind of keep me down, man. I'm like a virus. I keep coming back, and I'm sorry you ain't got the treatment, boy. Because I tell you, I've been waiting for this day. Watching the Arnold this year, I mean, it was great. You know, seeing Kai win, watching Phil up there. I mean, Dexter and Branch, forget it. I mean, enough said with him. I mean, these guys are beasts, and they're training hard. You guys saw that workout I did with Branch. I mean, you can't say he gives any less. So by getting that taste of training with him, and getting that feel, it kind of puts it just puts that fire. It fuels that fire you already have. And it's a great group of guys competing this year, and that's what's pretty much keeping it alive. You know, a lot of people say the diet must be hard, but that's just the way to slack. Because I tell you what, when you are stepping to that stage, and you see the caliber of guys that you're competing with. I mean, diet is the last thing on your mind. You really just want to do great. You want to push hard. You want to train hard, and you don't want to pull back as far as how heavy you go. You keep pushing heavy with least food possible. I mean, I'm used to eating 8,000 calories a day. You know, you can say I've cut that down to half, and it hurts. It hurts, but that's what it takes, and that's what separates a lot of us on that stage. And you're going to see a lot of separation from who did their work and pretty much and who didn't. You know, I mean, I speak for myself. I know I did mine. You guys just stay tuned to MD, and you'll see it. As you all know, I started training last year. I sought out the help of Joe McNeil. All of it basically is just making change and to see my body taken to a different level, you know, a new level. I had actually the great honor to go train with Charles Glass out in California. And that was just, I mean, amazing. I've worked out with Victor Munoz, you could say since '98, and I could never ever, I mean, compare his uncanny training to anybody here in New York City or pretty much anywhere else. I've trained him for a long time. So, you know, for all you people out there who start speculating, who start saying Victor left Munoz, you know, stop talking all that jazz. You know, again, me, I'm all about innovating, and innovating comes from different ways, the different ways people see it. Now, each different trainer has his own different style. I like to acquire that style, and I use those styles for myself, and I filter it my way, and I use it to my benefits. You know, Victor's training for many years. We had the best workouts, and I still train with him to this day. You know, going out there to LA, I mean, to be out there 3,000 miles away and not train with Charles Glass, you got to be out of your mind. You know, to just say, I'm not going to train with him because I have a trainer, you're a fool. Because to say that you know it all, or to think you know it all, or to think that your trainer pretty much wrote the book, I'm sorry, but this is a learning game. This is a learning game, and I'm pretty much an information junkie. I like to learn a lot. I like to learn from the best, and you know, I train with the best. You know, you can't say, okay, you know what, my trainer knows it all, because I'm sorry to say, but you know, Victor's great, Charles Glass is great, and Joe McNeil is awesome, and I mean, if I start competing today, I actually could say I train with the best, and I want to continue doing that. And the reason I'm doing that is because I want to innovate. I want to innovate my physique. I want to bring the different structure. I know I can do more, and it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop now. It basically stops when you quit, and quitting is nowhere near my sights. One of the biggest things I learned from Joe is basically definitely something I knew, but you still trail off. One thing was form. He's very adamant about form, and he never goes crazy until you pretty much become a stickler to that form and initiate it the right way. And also on eating, he was always on top of the eating and making sure you get your meals in any which way, but it always tallied up to the way he wanted you to do it. The amount of calories, staying consistent. I don't think, or at least I don't remember, since last year that I started with him, I haven't missed a single workout in the gym on any given week. That includes holidays. You know, I did not miss a workout. Even when I flew to different time zones out in Europe, I always made sure, no sleep or not, I got to the gym. Even if I went into the gym and stimulated my muscle, that's one thing that Joe always had. You know what, you're not gonna get a good workout, let's do the movement, let's stimulate it, and let's work on it. Because that way your muscles still get that shock, you still get tear into those fibers, and it keeps working. And that's how he kept our body fat low. We kept consistent with the dieting, we kept consistent with the training. And whenever he wasn't around, again, you know, here in New York, he always made sure, you know, hey, how the workouts go with Munoz. He always asked, you know, and he will always ask me how they go out in California with Charles Glass. So mind you, everybody, you know, Joe McNeil is a professional. He's not one to pretty much try and, you know, own you in one way. His thing is getting you to the top, making sure you get there. He's on top of my diet, but when I'm with him, he's on top of my training, and that's pretty much what was stuck with me the whole time, and that's what's getting me ready for the Olympia early this time out. And I don't have to worry about losing any, crazy amount of weight, 20, 30, 40, or even 50 pounds. This will probably be my heaviest at the Olympia, and I can't wait for it. Okay, well, tomorrow, Friday the 27th, I shoot out down to Tampa to finish up my prep with Joe McNeil. And I just want to thank everybody. I mean, I have to say thank you to Gerard Dente. I know he's going to miss me not being in town. Steve Blackman, I know he wants to do in the trenches, Steve. I know, but I also got to deliver, and this is what it takes. Trust me, it's going to be hard. I'm going to miss my kids. Most of all, those 3 weeks are going to feel like 3 months for me without my kids. I mean, they get me going. They get me going every day, and this is why I do it. And my fans, I'm going to miss my trainer also, Victor Munoz. I mean, I know he wants to see me, on the floor crawling out the gym, and he drags me back in just to do that extra set. But, Joe's doing my diet. We got to get this done right, and we got to deliver, And everybody that showed me support on the MD forums, Adina, babe, thank you. Juicy Glam, you're my number one always, no matter where you're at, no matter where I go. All right, and definitely, and the Senator, you're the man. Give that son of yours a shout out for me. And just everybody, MHP all the way. I mean, I'm going to go out there representing strong. Wait till you guys see my MHP outfit. It's made by this great designer, Catherine. It's going to be some blinging ass, MHP gear that I'm going to be rocking. I mean, you guys are going to hate. It's going to be different. I mean, I'm just going to go in there with my A game. This time, again, I don't have the hardship I had last year, but I'm not going to say there wasn't none this year. There always is, but that's what life is about. It's about perseverance and basically running through. And, and my training partner, Dean Lewis. Dean Lewis came back. He came back strong. He had shoulder surgery. I missed him for a couple of years. He came back. We got through some great workouts. And Steve Dickerson, man, you're my bro. I know I love to have gotten a few workouts in with you, bro, but 6 a.m. with me will never, ever happen unless we're going out and have a drink. But to train, hell no. So you're alone on that one, buddy. But, and to my crew, my Muscle Maker Grill crew, Andy Taylor, hold it down. I just want to, thank everybody, my family, my brother Caesar. Everybody showed me support. I may be gone, but I'm just basically doing the right thing, getting ready, staying focused, and coming strong. I love you all, guys. Thank you.